The Missouri National Guard one-on-one. Missouri National Guard, always ready, always there.
All right, home finale on Wednesday night, Mizzou and Texas A&M. We're joined by head coach Frank Haith. And, Coach, they're all big games this time of year. What's the message to the guys coming off a big win against Mississippi State? Another big game right here Wednesday night.
And here's what we've told our team is that, and going into the Mississippi State game, let's just get a little bit better. Let's work on getting a little bit better each time we lace them up. Let's get a little bit better at practice tomorrow. And now we're going into Wednesday's game. Let's be a little bit better on Wednesday when we play Texas A&M. And the guys have embraced that. Our practices have been very good, very aggressive, very consistent with our approach and our focus.
You mentioned last week whenever you were talking to the media about how closely you worked with Jordan and Jabari to get them to stop pressing and bearing down so much. How'd you like the result against Mississippi State, and how are they looking right now?
They were outstanding. Obviously, Jordan only had, I think he had 14 points, but he had 7 assists. Jabari even had 5 assists, and West comes in with 6. But those two guys, they're the leaders, the focal point of our team, and when they play with a trust mentality, it really helps our team. And I thought they both got A grade in the game, and hopefully that's consistent with them. And we don't when we go through some tough moments that they don't revert back and feel like they have to do it all themselves.
What is the best way for Keanu Post to harness the momentum he got going in the Mississippi State game and keep playing like that?
Just to keep working, be consistent with what he's done so far, not to get out of character. And I think he's been consistent thus far and not allowed, not playing as much or not playing as well to stop him from continuing to work. And now that he's had some success, he's not going to let that happen either. And I think that's the biggest thing for Keanu is just to build on what he's done so far.
A lot of teams don't get to play meaningful games this time of year. How proud are you of this group that they have, gelled as much as they have to this point, and that they do have an opportunity here down the stretch? Yeah, we
control our own destiny. There's not a lot of teams that can do that in terms of where we're at and what we had to. We've got one starter back from last year, and I like to compare our teams with other teams across the country that have one starter returning from the previous year, and then look at where we're at. I mean, we're sitting here with 20 wins. We're 20-9 with two regular season left to go and a postseason SEC tournament. And I'm really proud of how these guys have fought through. First time on the court for Jordan Clarkson. Say here at Mizzou, Keanu Post first time on the court here at Mizzou. You look at our freshmen, what they've done. Wes Clark, Torrin Jones, J3. I mean, how many teams across the country have 3 freshmen playing as meaningful minutes as those 3 guys? So I'm really proud of what this team has accomplished and where we're at. Although we've had some tough moments, don't get me wrong, we've had some tough moments, but I still think that this team, best basketball, our personality is still growing, and we got more games to continue to develop that.
Coach, good luck against Texas A&M and hopefully another win.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach Frank Haith, don't miss it. Tigers, Aggies, right here at Mizzou Arena Wednesday night.